What's going on, Shady People? ShadyPenguinn welcoming you back to another live Pokemon Wi-Fi battle against a shady person, Leanne, whose Twitter link is in the description. Or if you want a chance to be featured in one of these battles, make sure you follow me on Twitter. My link is down there as well, and I ask for battles right now every Saturday for these videos. So, today we are coming in for the second UU match with this team that we have right in front of your eyes. Critwing, Shades, Batman, Missy, Slytherin, and Sunspots. In the last battle, spoilers ahead if you didn't see the last battle, skip like the next 30 seconds of the video, but Critwings did nothing but brought us crits. So you know what? I'm gonna take it. We're gonna go in one more time. Now, Leanne tweeted at me and she said, and I quote, "I guarantee a sweep in my favor." So, challenge accepted. I want to accept her challenge to see if she will guarantee a sweep. Oh, look at her team. Oh, she probably will sweep me with extra college. Oh my goodness. Wow, she has a terrifying team. She's an absolutely terrifying team. Banette, potentially Mega, most likely, with Swords Dance, and maybe that's why she wants to sweep. Emboar, Exploud, Whimsicott, Feraligatr, and Dragalge. I think she guaranteed a sweep because look at all of these sweeping Pokemon. Are you critting me right now? So many sweeping Pokemon. Well, looking at her team, I want to try to give my best show, so I want to try to win. We can see that we might have to lead Slytherin. We might have to lead either Slytherin or Batman, but I'm thinking Slytherin. I'm gonna go ahead and say we are leading Slytherin. Yeah, we're gonna lead Slytherin. It's gonna be really cool to see an Ember. Her team looks ridiculous. I don't even know what to think about this team. I have no idea what to think about this team. I'm not gonna worry about hazards right now because there's nothing on her team that really suffers from them too much, although she has no way to get rid of them, so getting Self-Rocks up soon would be nice. But I don't wanna open up with my Feraligatr and have, open up with my Krookodile and have it just get bopped by her Feraligatr or her Exploud, because I feel like when I see an Exploud, they usually lead. I don't know why, or Whimsicott. Sonic Boom, there's the Exploud lead. So that's why I wanted to lead with my Assault Vest, hoping that I can take a Boom Burst. So I'm just gonna straight up, she has no electric immunities. I'm gonna straight up go for a Thunderbolt. Straight up Thunderbolt off the bat, not gonna think too much about it. She only has, well, she has 2 resistances for it. But she's gonna Boom Burst away, and she outspeeds me, which I did not expect. So we're gonna Thunderbolt her. Oh, I've been behind the driver's seat of an Exploud before. All right, well, realistically, Slytherin was our least valuable Pokemon against this team. Another Feraligatr, of course, which is scary, but I think we just go ahead and we go for broke. And we go for crying. We're gonna Thunderbolt again. We're just gonna let her Boom Burst. We can't switch something into that. We cannot switch something into that. However, Slytherin, oh man, you're the absol of this match. You are the absol of this match. Turn 1, something down. I don't know why she's confident. She's bringing this thing. All right, so now we decide. I think we go into the Batman, go for an Acrobatics. I think we straight up go to the Batman, go for an Acrobatics. I think she's gonna get her sweep. I think she's gonna get, wow, she's confident and she knows what she wants. All right, I am just gonna go for an Acrobatics. It'll take this thing out. It gets the boost. I max attack. Well, I think I'm actually timid instead of jolly, but I mean, I think I'm adamant. No, I think I'm jolly instead of adamant. Wow, English is a hard language today. English is a hard, granted, I'm on my 7th video of the day. So, well, let's see. No, that's not true. We've recorded Soma, we recorded 2, 3, 4. This is my 5th video of the day. I edited 4 other videos. So that doesn't even add up to 7. I just want, she's gonna withdraw Sonic Boom. Wow, what's she going on to? Banette? All right. All right, Prankster Banette, I see you, big dog. I see you, big dog. We're getting Acrobatics off, and it does a huge amount of damage. Judging by that, I'm gonna make a very risky play. I am going to, I'm gonna hard switch out into my Absol, predicting a Mega Evolution and a Protect. Please don't make me a fool, Leanne. Please don't make a fool. She doubles! Out into Boom Headshot. I had Zen Headbutt on that thing. I have to knock off. Because if this thing is Choice Spec Adaptability, I can't have to waste my, I think I have to waste my, my Absol. I do. I have to knock off. I have to just knock off. I know I outspeed this thing. I have to Mega Evolve and knock off. This is gonna be such a fast battle. Oh my gosh, this is so, she has things that just hit like trucks that you can't switch into. You can't switch. Oh, I outspeed. I know that. How much is knockoff gonna do? Does a good amount, and we knock off the assault vest as she goes for the Draco. Crit Wings dodged it! What? Crit Wings! Oh my Lanza! That is pretty huge. Okay. Okay. We were afforded this luxury. Do we want to waste it and go for Baton Pass? No, we don't want to waste it and go for Baton Pass. I'm expecting the M board coming, but a knockoff is still gonna. A knockoff should still take us out. Yes! Oh my gosh, I'm sorry that your Draco that dropped missed. I am so sorry, Leanne. You're right. That would have 100% took me out. But then it would have went back out into my John. Here's John Cena. And I am going to. I should be faster than this thing unless it's scarfed. Which I think the X-Cloud is scarfed. I'm gonna hard switch out. I'm gonna hard switch out to the sunspots. You know what? I have some defense investment in sunspots. I resist both stabs on this Emboar with my Tentacruel. But this thing is scary. This Ganon is scary. Wild Charge. She made the perfect prediction. We see the recoil, and we see nothing else. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that you are choiced, and I'm gonna go ahead and switch out of the shades. That was a beautiful, beautiful prediction on her part for sure. And I almost didn't go out. I almost went out of the shades initially. I wasn't even thinking Wild Charge. We're gonna go right out into this now because we're gonna get the Intimidate off no matter what. I do think that she's choiced. We're gonna see the Wild Charge come through again. And the question is, who does she go into? I think she goes into Whimsicott here. She's gonna try to Tailwind soon. I'm gonna set up my Stealth Rocks because we're forcing a switch here. I know that for a fact. Let's just get our rocks up while we can. I don't want to get too into the punch for punch that this battle has been and just start throwing EQs out when she has a perfectly good Whimsicott that'll just eat it up. Same thing with a knockoff. Whimsicott will eat that up. Whimsicott is such a Pokemon. I'll tell you that much. It is definitely a Pokemon. Whimsicott, 100% of the time, 100% of the time, is a Pokemon. It's true. Annoyance, Whimsicott, coming right through. So it's gonna be a blue one because it makes you cry, tears of blueness. We'll get our Stealth Rocks up, which is fine. Emboar's gonna take some damage. Everyone's gonna take some damage. Now, I don't trust this thing at all. I'm gonna, oh man, I'm so tempted to go into Crit Wings to bounce any sort of Leech Seed or anything like that back. I'm gonna go into Sunspots though. See, Whimsicotts don't normally have the grass type move. They normally have the fairy type move, especially, I feel like they do. I feel like it's gonna be Tailwind, Leech Seed, Dazzling Gleam, I think it gets, or Moonblast, I think it's Moonblast actually. And then something else like Encore or what have you. Gonna go for the Leech Seed. A perfect switch in for me because I have the Liquid Ooze. I have the Black Sludge, and then I have the Liquid Ooze. So I'm gonna lose some HP. I mean, then to be honest, I guess Absol would have been the best switching, but then I would have left myself to potentially getting really, really, really hurt, really bad. So here I have absolutely no reason not to go for Sludge Wave. I could Rapid Spin these away, but I'm gonna Sludge Wave. I'm gonna straight up Sludge Wave. Because it's ×4 effective on the Whimsicott. The only thing that resists it is Banette, and Banette is really low on health already. Emboar doesn't want to take a Sludge Wave, doesn't want to switch into a Tentacruel, and Feraligatr doesn't want to switch into a Tentacruel. In fact, the X-Cloud might be the switch in here. She might have to. I'm glad this battle slowed down a little bit. It seemed like it was going so fast for a little while. Now it's slowed down, nice and not lazy river, more like river rapids. Not like super fast like a roller coaster, more like river rapids. I'm in the mood to go back to amusement park. I want to go back to Disney. I really want to go back to Disney. That was so much fun with the Shady Lady. Let's see. What shall we do? Or what shall you do? Is the real question. You can't stay in here unless you want to just set up your Tailwind and get dropped, which could make sense. Set up your Tailwind, get dropped, let anything come in, let Boom Bursting X-Cloud come in. But luckily, I still have a Sucker Punch to stop that. That's why you need priority. She's actually gonna switch her Whimsicott out and go on to, hey y'all, that's gonna be the Feraligatr here. Gonna have to take a Sludge Wave and Stealth Rock damage. So Stealth Rock damage is gonna come through. Sludge Wave is gonna come right out of Tentacruel's little crueling Tentas, and it doesn't do too much damage, unfortunately. Now I don't know what you have for me, Feraligatr. I am gonna take more Leech Seed damage, which is unfortunate, but you're gonna also take Liquid Ooze damage. So I think that what I have to do I have to just go for Sludge Wave again. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I don't want to switch in I don't want to try to intimidate this thing. I think he's going to go for I think she's going to go for a crunch with her hey y'all. But I can't risk a D-dance coming up. So we're going to see the crunch here. Very well played. Very well played for sure. And it's going to take Sunspots out. And Sunspots drops, unfortunately. We're not going to see any Life Orb Recoil because this thing doesn't need Life Orb Recoil. But we are free to go out into our actually. All right, we already learned that Crit Wings drops to a Feraligatr. So let's go into the Batman and actually threaten this thing out. Let's go into the Batman and threaten this thing out. Because Batman threatens her entire team at this point. I actually think, looking at her team, Batman might sweep. Unless she gets that Tailwind up, I think Batman might sweep. We might have a reverse sweep from the threat that she made on Twitter. She said she was gonna chop my head off. She said it. Go check out her Twitter, it's in the description. She didn't say that, I lied to you. She just said she was gonna sweep. She guaranteed it. She had a guarantee, a money back guarantee. I'm getting 50 cents today. What are you getting? Did you vote on your MVP? Because I forgot to ask you to. Some of you may not have, and some of you may have, but most of you probably didn't. Because if you're not reminded, like me, you'll forget. Like the same way that I forgot. So we're gonna see an Aqua Jet come out here. Very nice, very nicely played. I can dig that. That does a lot of damage, and we see the Life Orb Recoil there. And we're gonna get an Acrobatics off and finish this thing off, just like that. So getting that little bit of damage off is probably very important for my opponent, especially considering there's a chance that this Emboar is Choice Scarfed. And I'm not sure if Emboar outspeeds. I mean, I am Jolly. I don't think it does. I feel like Emboar has pretty low speed. I'm not gonna look it up. With these Wi-Fi battles that I'm doing right now, I don't wanna look stuff up. I don't wanna damage calc, I don't wanna do any of that. I just wanna have the excitement. So we see the Banette come back out. And I really don't want this thing getting burned because it does sweep my opponent's team. So I'm gonna go out. I'm just gonna go straight out into Crit Wings. I'm gonna go straight out into Absol. I'm gonna go straight out into Absol because if she does go for the Will-O-Wisp here, I'm gonna go ahead and be fine. If she goes for Protect, I'll be into something that can Magic Bounce the Will-O-Wisp right back. And I can set up a Swords Dance. And then I can Bat and Pass. We have options. We're gonna see the Mega Banette come through. Mega Absol versus Mega Banette. Talk about your very rarely seen Megas. And Banette was like, oh my gosh, when Mega Banette was first announced, I screamed 3 times in a row in my mother's face. We're gonna see the Willow. The correct prediction is made. And we miss our bounce back. What? Wow, I'm clicking Swords Dance at that point. I'm clicking Swords Dance. I have no reason not to dance with swords. None whatsoever. She can't try to least seed me. She can't try to do anything to me. She goes into Feraligatr. I'm clicking Sucker Punch. I don't care. Absol, I think, might put in the finest of work. Look at that stance. Yeah, you wave your head. She whips her. He ha ho ha 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 ha. Crit Wings. I'm carrying crits all day. I'm carrying crits all day. I'm wearing the shirt for the Absol. Someone photoshopped this shirt onto Absol. You can find it on the interwebs. We're gonna see Pain Split. I can't Magic Bounce Pain Split. I will tell you that much. I can't Magic Bounce Pain Split. But we now have a +2 Absol. And we can go for knockoff. And we outspeed. And if you want to Shadow Sneak me, Taunt Guard. Oh. That's interesting. Cotton Guard, Pain Split, Will-O-Wisp. But a +2 Absol don't care about your Cotton Guard! You can put cotton all over the place. Fruit of the Loom, I don't care, wear the underwear. You're still gonna get knocked out. Woo! This feels like old times right now. John Cena comes out, takes rocks. Do I think a Sucker Punch can actually knock him out? I don't. Do I think that he's Choice Scarfed? I do. I don't want to waste Crit Wings right now. I'm actually gonna scout. I'm gonna Baton Pass. I'm gonna let Crit Wings go down. I looked at the rest of my opponent's team, and Crobat is 100% the most important Pokemon to take out the rest of the team. Between Exploud, this thing, he's gonna Flare Blitz. She's gonna Flare Blitz with her Emboar and take me out. Totally fine. I could have Sucker Punched if I really wanted to scout. If I was convinced that she's choiced. I mean, I knew she was choiced. I just didn't know if it was Choice Scarfed or Choice Banded, because I haven't had time to see, because this thing has just done so much damage to everything. So we see the Flare Blitz coming out, which means that we have to go out into Shades. We have to go out into Shades. And I'm really not sure if Embor outspeeds, so I'm gonna play it as if Embor doesn't I'm gonna play it as if Embor outspeeds. I can't Dragon Tail. I cannot Dragon Tail. I can knock off and hope that she stays in. I'm gonna knock off. I'm gonna knock off because if she predicts the switch and just goes for another Flare Blitz to try to catch my Crobat, I'm fine. But she's gonna withdraw John Cena. John Cena goes out and Annoyance comes back in, which makes sense. But we'll get rid of the leftovers that's on this thing or whatever the heck is on this thing. Maybe it's a red card, who knows? Who knows what it is? Who really knows? Knockoff is gonna do Diddly Bupkis, and we knock off the leftovers. So we're in a little bit of a jam. Fortunately, it looks like Missy with Psychic can kind of take out everything. So I'm gonna go out into Missy right now. The great thing is, unless that, I mean, that Embor is Choice Scarf. We confirm now that Embor is Choice Scarf. It outsped the Absol. If this thing goes for Tailwind right now, Leech Seed. Okay. So as long as Whimsicott doesn't get a Tailwind up, we should be okay. And we've seen Leech Seed. Have we seen anything else? Is it gonna be Protect? I really hope it's not Protect. I kind of wish I had gone out into my Crobat. I'm gonna go into Crobat now. I'm gonna double into Crobat in case this thing protects, and I can't let Whimsicott get all that health back. I cannot let Whimsicott keep getting health back. We're gonna see a substitute actually. So I'm glad I did what I did, because Crobat is the Whimsicott destroyer, and that's right, has Infiltrator. So I have no problem going for Cross Poison. Actually, let's go for Acrobatics. It's super effective as well. It's gonna go for the Leech Seed. Not gonna matter though, because I have Infiltrator. I'm an infiltrating Crobat. That's why they call me Batman. Where's the formula? Look at this, right behind the sub. Oh, behind the sub, ladies and gents. Behind the sub, Infiltrator, switching that Crobat. I'm playing this team as if I've had it for 9 years. I don't know why. Sonic Boom is gonna come in, because the Embor, I guess the Embor does not outspeed me, and we're gonna go for an Acrobatics here. And I think that Batman is going to get a mini sweep. Sure does look like it, Batman! Sweeping up crime in Gotham every single day. Give Batman a broom. Give Batman a broom! But this was actually ended up being a really fun battle. I have to admit, it was really fun, for sure. Your team was super unique and super impressive. You had some super hard hitters. I'm gonna say super 3 more times. You had some really hard hitters in Dragalge, Reckless Embor, X-Cloud. But unfortunately, Crobat just answered your team entirely. Honestly, between the Whimsicott, the Embor, I had Zen Headbutt for Dragalge if I needed it, and I outspeed X-Cloud. So really good game, Leanne. I had a lot of fun. I really hope you did too. And if you at home watching enjoyed this battle, please show some shady love. That thumbs down below. Don't forget to go tell Leanne good game on Twitter. And if you want a chance to be featured in one of these battles, follow me as well on Twitter. You don't want to miss out. Every single Saturday I ask for battles right now until Road to Rank comes back. But speaking of back, I'm going to get the heck out of here, even though that has nothing to do with back. Have yourselves a good day. But above all else, keep it